Hi guys, this is Argia, and welcome back to Healing in Progress. If you know anyone who's dealing with sadness or depression, feel free to share this channel with them. And if you're new to Healing in Progress, just know that we're all about healing, growth, and learning to love ourselves through the process. Guys, today we're going to talk about staying grounded even when life feels shaky or uncertain. Before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe, and that way you'll get notifications and we can continue to heal together. So, guys, we all know that life can feel shaky or uncertain sometimes. It's like standing in the middle of who you used to be and who you're working to become. And that can make you feel overwhelmed. It can make you feel unsure about things. It can make you feel stuck. But listen, if you've had those feelings, you're not alone. You are absolutely not alone. So I wanted to come on and talk about some calming rituals and routines that have really helped me on my healing and transition journeys. And I'm hoping that it'll help you guys with yours as well. First things we have to do is we have to acknowledge uncertainty, okay? The truth of the matter is life won't always give us clarity right away. In my experience, it almost never happens, and that's okay. Because remember, I've said before that healing happens in those small, quiet moments. Those moments when you keep going, even when you don't have all the answers, even when you're not quite sure of what's coming. I've learned to name my feelings because saying I'm scared or saying I don't know what's coming next, it's not weakness. It's actually being honest. It's honesty. You're being honest with yourself. And that is some of the most powerful, one of the most powerful things you could do is just to be honest with yourself and about how you're feeling. So I had to learn to name my feelings. We also have to learn to listen to our feelings, honor them, pay attention to what your nervous system is telling you, and you'll be more able to recognize the differences in your body language and your energy as you're going through these different stages of healing. Learning to listen to our bodies and our nervous system helps us come back to our bodies when things arise. So, for instance, when life feels foggy or uncertain, your body becomes your anchor. And you want to keep that balance. And some of the grounding practices that you'll create for yourself will help with that balance. So staying grounded is really important. Now, some of the grounding practices that help me, for instance, when I feel anxiety in my body, if my body is becoming tense, the first thing I start to do, I start with soft stretches, deep breathing, and I will do that until my shoulders relax and my body relaxes. Another thing is I love to get energy from nature. So when the weather permits, because I live in a state where seasons change, but when weather permits, I love to stand in soil or grassy earth barefoot and just deep breathing. And I allow that natural energy from God's earth to just fill me up. Some things I do on a daily basis is I light fragrant candles. I listen to soft music or fill my space with soft music, and I take walks. And when I take walks, I always listen to motivational materials, either inspirational music or motivational literature, and it brings me back. These small moments, they help bring me back to the now instead of leaving me in the what ifs, because the what ifs can create chaos for you. It can make your mind feel so chaotic. And creating simple routines can bring structure back into your day. Some of the things that help me structure my day are making my bed in the morning. My prayer time with God is very important to me, and that's a must. Also, I have 5 minutes of gratitude journaling. I try to do it in the morning, but sometimes I do it in the evening, and I always move intentionally. So whether that be going to the gym or taking a walk or just dancing around my living room, I move intentionally. Um, and these aren't about being perfect. These routines are simply about creating tiny pockets of peace and structure through your day. And they have helped me on my journey tremendously because, as you know, depression can get you into such a funk that you'll stop taking care of yourself. You'll stop your self-care if it gets too bad. So you have to remember to create those small routines that create those pockets of structure and peace throughout your day. It'll change everything for you. You have to give yourself permission to do things differently sometimes, because that's where the most peace comes from, when we allow ourselves or give ourselves permission to do things differently. So give yourself permission to slow down, move a little slower, breathe a little deeper, rest a little more. Because what we tend to forget is that those in between seasons are still progress. They may not always feel like progress to you, but those in between times, that's still progress. And we have to recognize that. I'm going to share something with you. Every phase of uncertainty in my life that I've ever gone through has made sense later. It didn't always make sense at the time, but after the fact, I could always look back and say, oh, that's why that was happening or that was going on. We have to trust that life is still moving for us, even when we can't see the pieces coming together. It's still moving, and we have to take care of ourselves so that we can continue to move along with life. Guys, if this message spoke to you in any way, and I hope it did, would you please, in the comments, share something that helps you feel grounded on, any day, but especially when your life feels uncertain or shaky. And sharing that could possibly help someone else in their healing and transition phases as well. So, guys, that's what I wanted to talk about today. Staying grounded even when life feels shaky. And it can definitely feel shaky. It's going to feel shaky. That's inevitable. So we have to prepare ourselves. So thank you, guys. for watching. If you have not done so yet, don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can continue to heal with me. And if you know anyone who's dealing with sadness, depression, or anxiety, feel free to share this channel with them. And remember, we're healing in progress, and that's more than enough. Guys, I'll see you next week. And next week, we're going to talk about finding peace in those in-between stages, or the in-between season. Excuse me. We're going to talk about finding peace in those in-between moments. Thank you so much for joining us. You guys be blessed. See you soon.